go live, do some live comedy shit. Never seen it. Never. But to see the shit, this is the funniest shit I've ever witnessed in my life, yo. We gotta watch this together. We gotta. Whole shit. I can't even tell you. Yo, this is funny as fuck. I can't even move. Oh my God, who's this? It's not who I think it is, right? No. Okay, come on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Get ready to laugh your ass off. This shit had me in tears. So unexpected. So fucking unexpected. Funny as hell. I don't know his name, but you'll see. Here we go, Fox News. Let's run you back.
I became a medical assistant in less than 7 months. Let me show you how. You're not going to believe how easy this is. It's heading over to med.
Beautiful women.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
Thank you. Stop. Thank you. Hot damn. Welcome to Fox News Saturday Night, and thank you so much for that applause. I didn't actually think we'd get a crowd because Trump's deported half the city this week. Yo, it is crazy. Like, they have kicked out so many foreigners. Alec Baldwin's wife's admitting she's American now. The fake accent is gone. She's like, it's Hillary. What are you talking about? Who's this hilarious chick you keep mentioning? I don't even know her name. But seriously, the Trump man on fire this week. Yeah, great for you. You're clapping because you don't work in media. No one could keep up in my business, okay? Because we got so used to covering Biden, who never came out. You know what I mean? Like, the Biden White House was like covering the groundhog in Pennsylvania, you know? Like, every few months you'd get a sighting, and the news would be like, oh, the president addressed reporters today saying, he also saw his shadow, so 6 more weeks of KJP. Back to you. Right? Crazy. But yo, the Trump news cycle has the media looking like a cat chasing a laser pointer. You know what I mean? They're like, he's signing executive orders. Hold on, because he's dancing with a sword. I don't know why. Back to that, he just went to Davos. He's on Hannity again. He's releasing the JFK files. Holy you know? Like, Mr. President, we all wish you well, but I think I speak for all Americans when I'm saying, slow the down, dude. Yo, we can't keep up. He's given like a dozen speeches, okay? He's held like 10 impromptu press conferences. He signed a zillion executive orders, and the number of deportations, for real though, is astonishing. Tom Homan has sent back so many people. Mexico's now charging him congestion pricing. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. As I speak to you right now, the only 2 Mexicans left in the country are Lauren Sanchez's boobs. Straight up. And they're only here because he found out they're not real. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, they can stay. Homan's like, they can stay. Just give me a squeeze. Anyway, God love Lauren Sanchez, though, in her white pantsuit with her lacy bra. It's like, you know what? Any woman can buy a fancy new getup for a presidential inauguration, but only a true fashionista can recycle an outfit they bought for a Diddy party, you know? Jimmy. Now, in her defense, she was not the worst dressed person there, because John Fetterman showed up looking like the high school gym teacher who gets a DUI on his lunch break. Look at that. Now, I interviewed Fetterman on this show when we were at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. What I love about him, he's a really cool guy, okay, but he was the one Democrat who kept pushing to release the hostages in Gaza, which is only funny to me because he looks like the type of dude who has hostages in his house. Isn't it weird? Like, I love him, but dudes who look like Fetterman are the reason nobody hitchhikes anymore. You know what I mean? Nuts. I mean, if we're going to talk about fashion, we have to shout out Melania Trump, who, right? Thank you. She was her supermodeling self all day long. Obviously, the black and white dress that you see, killer. And the hat kind of made her look like a killer. Let's be honest. Didn't she look like she'd be the one giving you the thumbs up or the thumbs down at a Hunger Games? Totally. No, Donald. You know what I mean? Now, my wife, Jenny, we were actually talking about this in the kitchen. She was wondering why Melania would cover such a gorgeous face. And you want to know what my best guess is for real? I don't think she wanted to get caught laughing during the inaugural address. Because, let's be honest, that was a roast of everybody in Washington, okay? A straight roast should have been on Comedy Central. Take a look at this.
As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair.
Look how he's leaning. He's like a corrupt establishment. It's back on my nose. It's bankrupt in the... And that was nothing. Like, listen to this one.
We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. But this is why Donald Trump, for real, will never get asked to be a best man at someone's wedding, because he always says what's on his mind. The man can't help himself. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows the bride slept around in her 20s. They called her Slutty Shannon. They did. Yeah, they did. Cracks his Diet Coke, But he wasn't even done. Like, he straight up accused the people on that stage of trying to kill him to their face. Look at this.
The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life.
He's like, you know what you did. Yeah, it turns out Melania wore the hat because she didn't want to get caught on camera making this face while she listened. Is it me, or does George W. Bush totally look like he put a banana in the tailpipe of Trump's limo and no one knows? Like, look, are you going to tell me he didn't give the guy in front of him a wet willy during the speech? And nobody would have noticed because Trump was going so hard, okay, all day that day, but all week. I mean, really try to do the math on this. He renamed Mount McKinley. He announced the Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of America. He went after the Panama Canal, pulled out of the Paris Climate Change Agreement. He quit the World Health Organization, which was a total shock to Joe Biden, who thinks the Who is a British rock band. And he even found time to announce that we were transitioning away from transitions.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
So much for that woke rom-com I wrote. It was called When Harry Became Sally. Yeah. DOA in the golden age of America. Wish me luck with that Julia Roberts spinoff, Pretty Person. I don't think it's going to work. But what's insane about it is we've been fighting over the gender issue for 5 years, like nonstop. And the dude just snapped his finger and ended it. And it wasn't even a big deal. Like, the fight's just over. And I know there are people divided on the issue, but getting past the politics, all I'm hoping for personally is that this will be the end of gender reveal parties, okay? Here's a message to all Americans, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on. Nobody wants to go to your gender reveal. Nobody, okay? We don't care. We don't care. It is a waste of a football Sunday, okay? We have to buy you an extra baby gift now for some reason, and we don't care. I think if you really want to make things interesting, you wait 10 years and you have a report card reveal party. You know what I mean? Because that'll tell us a little bit about the kid's future, you know? You're like, wow, 3 D's and an F. It's a stripper, you know? Right? You shoot the arrow and glitter and dollar bills come out. But for my money, the wildest development of the week was when Trump vowed to declassify the JFK records. Look, right? Look at this. Look at this.
An executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh?
I love how Trump comments on each executive order like he's reading birthday cards to the family. Oh, this one's from JFK and MLK. Everyone is divided on this one. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it was Oswald?
No.
You guys think he had help? Oh, fair. Right down the middle of my friends. Some of my friends think Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. A lot of people think it could have been a famous organized crime family. I'm not saying he did it, but don't forget, Bill Clinton did meet JFK when he was in college. There's a famous photo because he knew the Marilyn Monroe rumor and wanted to smell his finger. It was a whole to-do. It was a whole Saturday night. How about it? How about it? Fox News, the slogan's making comedy great again, you know? Come on, lean in. Lean in. But seriously, if I've learned anything in my time of following politics, it's that
I have tried everything for my acne. Sound familiar? Over the counter, natural remedies, you name it, I tried.
lean in. But seriously, if I've learned anything in my time of following politics, it's that the Clintons didn't kill JFK, and Epstein didn't kill himself. No, ma'am. No chance. No chance, okay? But moving on, because you know the media couldn't let all this good stuff happen for Trump without ginning up at least one controversy, and that they did after falsely accusing Elon Musk of doing a Nazi salute. After Elon Musk did what he always does. Every time they put him on a stage, he hops around like a dog whose owner just came home from work. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, take a look. Take a look. Okay. Not ideal, okay. But by that definition, I'm a former New York City cab driver. Everyone who's ever hailed me is a Nazi. That's what that would mean. Like, run for your life. If that's the case, we're in big trouble. And like, I fully concede that Elon makes a lot of ridiculous hand gestures, but no serious person thinks he's a Nazi, okay? I know AOC says he is, but like I said, no serious person. That being said, Elon should definitely be careful, because if liberals really think he wants to wipe Israel off the map, they'll give him a scholarship to Columbia University. They will not hesitate. There it is. Folks, we got a great show for you tonight. Martha McCallum is way too classy for this show, but she's in the house anyway. Ryan Reese is doing stand-up comedy later on, and we're about to bring out the panel to talk about the death of DEI. Hey, guys. The best part is the guy at the end really wanted to go to Hooters. When we were done shooting. Like, what's up with that Hooters? Oh, it was a great time. Shout out to them. So here's the news. President Trump killed all federal DEI programs this week, signing an executive order at the White House. So this is the last time you'll see Gianno Caldwell. Stop it right now. Joining me now to discuss the finale in the War on Woke is tonight's panel, a Fox News contributor, a guy who is here on merit. He's very good at bribing our booker. Say hello to Gianno Caldwell. He is a comedian who was a Canadian before Trump invaded and took it over. Danny Polishuk back on the board. Hey, girl. The DEI story is nuts. I'm actually going to come to you first, okay? Yeah. Because you have said repeatedly that blacks shouldn't even be allowed to vote. Land this plane for me. You're coming in off response. But do you love that it's going away?
Absolutely, I love that it's going away. It was, I mean, who liked it? I mean, there's a couple people who liked it. You know, Hollywood types who probably shouldn't have.
You had it's like a no-show construction.
Oh yeah.
Because wouldn't you argue as a black man, for real, it kind of undermines the perception of how people get their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you just got it because of your race. You know what I mean? Like, for a second, give me the mayor of Philadelphia, okay? Tell me what you think of this.
Let me hear you all say, ELGSES, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
Now, the problem with DEI is a lot of people would think she was just handed the job, which completely overshadows the fact that Philly elections are corrupt as right. But don't you feel like, I mean, obviously, even if she could spell Eagles, there is that undermining perception.
Well, and to that point, she clearly didn't win because of her spelling skills. So, you know, there's a yellow school bus that's this short that she probably came in on. But I'll tell you, though.
Oh, man.
No harm to anyone. I love everyone.
BAS bus.
But to your point, Jimmy, I agree with you fully. I'm glad the DEI is over. And more importantly, I'm glad that I'm back on the show because you ended your program, didn't you?
Yes, I did. He does great on the show. Like, for real, though.
Well, you have to explain that. That usually isn't true. You're like, okay, he does
we
great.
love Gianno on the show, but not as much as we love the direct messages he gets afterwards from horny middle-aged white women.
That's what I'm on right now.
You filthy grandmas at home know who you are.
I love them. Call me.
Yeah, they do. But I think what happened for a lot of people, okay, is they got obviously up to par with the fact that there was no merit. Like, we got away from merit completely. You know what I mean? Look at LA right now, where they talked about, you know, you're never going to have your house on fire and call up and be like, quick, send a lesbian. You just want somebody to get the fire out of this fire. You know, there are other services I call up and say, quick, send a lesbian. Don't get me wrong. Okay, it's lonely on the road. Don't get me wrong. But that's a different kind of fire, Jenny. That's a different kind of fire. But don't you think we were just fighting the wrong battles?
Yeah, I mean, look, we were just in this cultural dark age kind of period where we just were focusing on the wrong things. And finally, everybody knew it was wrong at the time.
Yeah.
They just didn't want to say it because some people benefited from it. Some people are like, I don't want to get fired for saying
like getting in the way with it.
For getting in the way of it. And people just kind of were like, as long as I just need more people to talk about it.
This is what happened. Like, society got reconfigured in the age of social media to reward the people yelling the loudest.
Yeah,
but what we learned in the last 5 years is the people yelling the loudest are
well, that's been true.
That has been true for a while. But it's like almost shocking, though, because like we are technically the most tolerant society in the world. And we had this DEI movement 4 years removed from Barack Obama, who was our last black president.
Yeah.
And anyway.
It's such a confusing idea.
Everybody, they just agreed. They introduced a joke. They're like, God, I hope so. Don't look at me like I'm the problem. I was kidding. They were like, I'll drink to that.
It is kind of confusing because you can tell with the DEI programs, they just lumped in everybody who had a liberal perspective. It was like, I have 1,000 genders. I'm this, I'm that. And then is like, have these people been around open cans of paint? Because these are completely delusional statements. We continue to hear from the left. It's insane.
No, it is. It's true.
They didn't mean it either. Like, look at Target. Target had the tuck-friendly bathing suits. And then today they're like, oh, yeah, everybody's not doing DI. Well, I guess we're not going to do it anymore either. Like, we're just done with it.
Think about this. We went from defunding the police to Trump getting the cop and the village people more work. That's how bad it backfired. Folks, Martha McCallum is the belle of the cable news ball, but like Garth Brooks, she has friends in low places. Still can't believe that drunk lady puked in my cab. Joining me now to smooth things over, the host of The Story on Fox News. Say hello to Martha McCallum.
Sorry about that. You shouldn't have taken me to the bar first.
The last time I picked up outside of Langens again.
Taking the first step into investing seems daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At eToro, we've made it easy. Our intuitive platform connects you with a global community of investors, so you can enhance your knowledge and explore actionable insights.